back to my channel. My name is NicholeM. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below before we go any further. You would be majorly helping me out with that silly thing we call a YouTube algorithm, and you won't miss out on any content that I post. I do upload videos every Friday, and I'm thinking I might start uploading twice a week, so you wouldn't want to miss out on that. Today's video is going to be a get to know me video, and I am partnering with a fellow YouTuber and very good friend of mine, Brittany Baldwin. Her channel is called Brittany Baldwin Vlogs. I will link her video version of this same video up here for you in a card so that you guys can check it out if you like. She's going to be answering all the same questions in this get to know me as I am, so you guys will be able to see some of the similarities and differences. Britt and I originally met in school, and we actually worked together in the same lab on top of also being YouTubers and friends. So some of our answers will be very similar and some are going to be totally different. I would also highly recommend subscribing to her channel because she posts tons of amazing content. She also has a blog and she's kind of a Pinterest guru. So if you're ever looking for like lists or printables, she is your girl. So definitely check her out. I will link her in the description box down below so that you can both watch the video and check out her YouTube channel. So with that, let's just get into it. I have a list here of a bunch of questions. There's 20 of them. So I just thought it would be fun. I know recently I've had a lot of new subscribers come on and I haven't done a get to know me in a while. So this will be a good chance for me to let you guys know a little bit more about me and kind of share with you some things that you might not already know. I mean, if you've been following along for a while, you probably know some of these things, but if not, it'll be a good way just to get to know one another, right? And if you guys want, drop some of your answers to these questions down in the comments below, because I'd love to get to know you guys. Alright guys, so the first question is, what is your full name? So my full name is Nichole Brittany Jacoby Majerovich. My surname was Miller, so Nichole Brittany Jacoby Miller, but now it's Nichole Brittany Jacoby Majerovich. Jacoby is my mom's maiden name, and Brittany was the name that my dad wanted to be my first name. So, little fun fact. How old are you? I am 32 years old. I can't believe I'm over 30. It's so weird. Time flies, doesn't it? It's just crazy. I remember my 30th birthday like it was yesterday and how old I felt, and now it's just like every year is, it's just another year. 3, what is your zodiac sign and do you believe in the zodiac? So I am a Capricorn. I'm born in January and I'm kind of fall right in the middle of the signs range, and I have to say it is pretty bang on for me. Like, I am a tried and true Capricorn. I read my horoscope almost every single day, and I actually do kind of believe that you are what your sign is, and I kind of base some of my friendships on that. So not intentionally, but I find that I just get along better with certain signs than others. So yes, I do believe in the zodiac. If you don't hate me. Number 4, what is your height? I am 5'3", 5'3", maybe 5'4" on a good day. So I am very short. Number 5, where are you from? So originally I am from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I moved to the States for a little bit when I was younger, but now I call Smithville, Ontario, Canada home. Number 6, how many kids do you have versus how many kids do you want? So I have 3 kids. I have a toddler who is 3 and a half, and I have one, well, they're 15 months now, 15-month-old twins. Originally I always thought I would have 2 kids. That was just kind of my number that I had in my head. And then I ended up having twins with my second pregnancy. So I ended up with 3, and I'm so happy with that number. I really am. I feel like it would be nice to have an even number. So I guess I wouldn't totally be opposed to 4, but at this point 3 is the number and that's what it's gonna be. So yeah, 3. Number 7, what has been the hardest part of being a mom? This is a hard one. So if you don't know me well, then, and you haven't been following this channel for a while, then you wouldn't know. But when my first baby was 15 months old, we found out that she was sick. She had bilateral retinoblastoma, which is cancer in both eyes. And I have to say the hardest part of being a mom for me so far was dealing with having a sick baby. I know that's not something that most parents will go through, which is like, I just can't thank God enough that most people won't have to go through that. But for me personally, that has been the most difficult and trying time of being a mom. Like, there are struggles on a daily basis just with patience and dealing with behaviors and like having 3 kids and juggling my time. But that situation as a whole and just going through having a sick baby and the struggles that were associated with that was definitely the hardest time. Number 8, what has been the best part of being a mom? So the very best thing about being a mom is when you wake up in the morning or when you come home from being out and they just run to you and they are so happy to see you, and just watching them grow and change and become little people. When babies are born, they're basically just like these little things that you have to take care of, and they don't do much. But then as time goes on, they develop their own personalities and they really grow into these little humans, and it's so rewarding to watch that transformation happen and to get to be a part of that and see it every single day. It makes my heart so happy, and I just absolutely love that side of being a mama. Number 9, what one piece of advice do you have for new moms? This is hard. Like, I feel like there's so many things that new moms like need to know, but I think if I had to just give one piece of advice, it would be to just go with it and try not to get too hung up in any of the little details or worrying about things that really, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now are not going to matter. If your baby doesn't sleep through the night one night, or if you get off track on sleep training, or if they're not feeding well, like, don't stress about that stuff. Just really try to enjoy every single moment, because the moments pass so fast, and if you blink, you will miss their whole first year. And like, I just feel like my first baby, I missed a lot of it because I was so stressed about like if I was doing things right or not. And then looking back, I was like, I wish I would have just been more present in that moment and enjoyed it more, because I didn't realize at the time how fast it really does go by. Number 10, what is your biggest fear? I have a couple of fears. My biggest fear, I have to say, would probably be heights. I don't even know where that came from, because I don't ever remember a time when I was afraid of heights as a kid or anything, but I just remember distinctly learning that I was afraid of heights when I went on this ride at Wonderland in Canada. There's this theme park called Wonderland, and they have this ride that's basically like these 2 big sticks, and it's like a bungee. So they pull you up, like, I don't even know, it's probably like 200 feet in the air, 150 feet, and then they like bungee you from that. And I just remember I was like, yeah, let's do it. I didn't know I was afraid of heights. And then as I was getting pulled up, I just remember my heart felt like it was going to beat out of my chest, and I started bawling hysterically. I didn't even know I was crying. I just felt water on my face. And yeah, that was when I knew that I was afraid of heights officially. And it's never changed ever since. Now I can't do anything that requires any heights because I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified of heights. It's bizarre. All right, number 11, what's your favorite Starbucks drink? Okay, so let me just preface this with, I have different favorite drinks depending on the time of the year. So my favorite drink in the summer or when I want something cold is definitely an iced flat white made with soy. That is my go-to all summer long, iced flat white with soy milk. Now that we're transitioning into fall, but it's still not cold enough that I want a hot drink, the pumpkin cream cold brew is my jam. That is what I order every time I go, except for a couple nights I've gone and it was really cold, and then I got like a pumpkin spice latte with soy and half the pumpkin sauce. I don't get quite as much pumpkin because I feel like it's too sweet, so I get it half sweet with soy. And then during the winter, after pumpkin spice is gonzo bye-bye, which is so sad, I'm usually just like a matcha green tea latte unsweetened with soy milk. That's my go-to like winter drink. So yeah, I have like 4 favorites depending on the season. Is that basic? That's basic, isn't it? Yeah. 12, what is your favorite food? Okay, my favorite food, if I could like eat anything that I wanted forever, would be pizza or pizza and wings. Like if I could go across the border right now to Buffalo, I would be all over this place called Mr. B's. They make the best New York Buffalo chicken wings, and they make amazing pizza. But pizza and wings, because I feel like you can have it so many different ways. You know, you can do like Hawaiian, or you could do just cheese, or you could just do like pepperoni, or you could do meat lovers. Like you can make pizza healthy, you can do like fancy pizza, but pizza is my favorite food, 100%, all day. Number 13, are you a good cook? Yes, I would say I'm a good cook. I wasn't always a good cook. When I moved out of my parents' home and got my first house, I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm very good at like reading and understanding and following directions. So I quickly learned how to cook, and I learned how to put different things together to make meals that taste really good. And like I said, like I'm good at following directions. So generally speaking, if I find a recipe that I want to try, I can usually like pull it off. So I would say I'm a pretty good cook. Yeah. I don't often have people like that come over and don't finish their food. So yeah, maybe. Number 14, would you rather give up wine or coffee? I'd rather give up wine. Only because coffee wakes me up in the morning, and I need that more than I need wine to wind me down at night. And also, if I'm fasting or doing my intermittent fasting, coffee is something that I can have that makes me feel full, whereas wine is not. So definitely I would have to give up wine, but I really wouldn't want to. So hopefully it never comes to that. Number 15, what is your favorite YouTuber? I guess, who is your favorite YouTuber? My current favorite YouTuber right now that I've been like binge watching is Alexandra Anile. She does amazing makeup tutorials, and I just feel like she's so funny and she's so dry and witty, and just like I watch her and I like to just even listen to her with my AirPods in and just like listen to her talk because she's super funny and I enjoy her. Number 16, what advice do you have for new YouTubers? So I am not like a rock star YouTuber. I just do this casually for fun. But my best piece of advice would be to find your niche and kind of niche down and figure out what it is that you like to do. I'm still kind of working on that and trying to figure out what works best. So if you guys want to see anything specific, or there's certain things that you like that I do, don't forget to drop a comment down below and let me know, because I would love to know the answers to that sort of those questions. But yeah, find something that you like to film about that doesn't drain you, because sometimes it can be draining to film if it's something that you're like doing and you don't really want to do. So that's my best advice, is find something you love. Number 17, what's your favorite show to binge watch? Like my all-time favorite show to binge watch that I've watched every episode that's ever been released, never missed one, I have two. Gossip Girl, like guilty, and Grey's Anatomy. I'm just like obsessed. I love it. Ever since Derek died, like I'm kind of not as in love with it, but I've still watched every episode. Like I've never missed one. So those would be my two favorite shows to binge watch. I haven't watched them in a while though, so I should probably go ahead and do that again. Number 18, what show is super popular and you hate it? I don't know. I don't really know. I've never watched Schitt's Creek. Is that how you say it? Schitt's Creek? I feel like it's popular though. I've never watched Narcos. Like I watched one episode of Narcos and I just couldn't get into it. So maybe that one. I don't even know like what's popular. I just watch Netflix. So if it's not on Netflix, then I probably haven't seen it. I don't know. That's it. What's your least favorite show, guys? Drop it below. Number 19. What is one of your best qualities? One of my best qualities would probably be the fact that I'm like super anal and very organized. I'm good at helping people organize their lives. I'm good at keeping my life organized, and I feel like as a mom to 3 young kids, it's kind of a necessity. Like if I was not an organized person, I don't know how I would get through the day, to be completely honest, because sometimes I have difficulty getting through the day as someone who is very organized and knows like where I have to be every minute and what I have to do. So I think that's definitely one of my best qualities. It's also something that like drives people that know me really well crazy, because I'm like very punctual and I have to be like on time, and if people are not on time it drives me nuts. But yeah, that's one of my things, is being organized and being like, yeah, having all my ducks in a row is one of my best qualities. Okay, and number 20, last question. What do you want to see happen with your channel? So I guess like long term, like when I first started this, I just wanted to do it as a way to document my twin pregnancy, because I thought it was super cool that I was pregnant with twins, and I wanted to look back on that and remember how I felt and like what it was like. But now I feel like I really enjoy doing YouTube, and I think it's a fun creative outlet for me. It's something like my day-to-day life, like I don't really get to be super creative, so this is a way that I can do that, and something that I can funnel some of my extra energy into, because you guys know I have tons of extra energy with 3 kids and like 2 jobs and whatnot. But yeah, like I guess long term I would really like to see my channel take off. I'd like it to be just an additional source of income, maybe something that pays for vacations or like car payments or just like fun things like that, and just a place where I can be creative. That's what I want it to be. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Those are my 20 answers to the 20 questions for the Get to Know Me New YouTuber tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.